Instead of being top of the pile in primary, they're now the bottom of the ladder. They're the smallest. And so that change in identity, or trying to establish a new identity with new friends, getting to know new teachers and new ways of doing things, that's quite a challenge.
I remember coming to school and not knowing where to go.
I remember when I first came through the gates that I saw all my friends and tall, bigger people than me.
I remember my first day when we had to make a poster for a competition.
I remember on my first day when we got our ID tags.
I remember when we first heard the bell and we were like scared and thought we weren't going to get to class in time.
Right.
I remember first getting my planner and not understanding it.
Anything that happened at my old school doesn't matter now because it's a new beginning, and I remember losing my ID card.
I remember being 10 minutes late for my lesson on the first day. I remember before I came into the school I had a bad temper and I got settled down, and now when I get into an argument I settle down and it's not get into a big fight.
I remember getting my tag and not knowing what it's for.
I remember how I didn't know how to upload my card to put money on it.
I remember when I met all the people that I didn't know.
All the people that you didn't know?
It was nerve-wracking because you come in and you have no idea about if you're going to be with your friends, if the teachers will be nice, like how many people are actually here and stuff. It's all really quite new to you.
It was exciting but nervous because there's loads of people in the school, so I was quite nervous.
I felt scared because there were a lot of people around me and I didn't know if they were going to beat me up or something.
Doing all the new classes really and meeting all new people. Because in the classes you get to do a lot more, good things. Because in DT and science you get to use better equipment than in primary school.
I guess the freedom, because when you're in primary school, it's very do this, do that, and that's it. Whereas here you've got a bit more sort of, I guess, responsibility and stuff, and you get more out of the day, really, than you did at primary school.
The main challenge is the challenge of change, and it's a human thing, isn't it? That regardless of age, whenever we are moving from what has become a comfort zone for us into something which is different, which is new, such change brings about a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, both for the children and for parents. And so one of the things that we have to cope with is how do we deal with that change for these children? How do we put structures and systems into place which will minimize the worry and help them to cope with change? Now, change is inevitable, and we can't diminish the fear and the anxiety totally. In fact, some is necessary, I think, because it's part of the maturing process that anybody has to go through when they are changing from one stage in their life to another.
In primary school, you basically knew everyone and all the teachers in the whole school because it wasn't very big. But in this school, you just you know form and some people in your year, but you don't really know anybody else because it's so big.
And in primary school, you get longer play, and here you get a little shorter play.
You have a lot of homework, but it's not that bad as I thought it would be. But you sort of get the hang of it straight away.
Well, the fact that you have a different teacher for every subject, I guess it's nice because they're like specialised in the subject they teach, whereas your primary school teacher, they just sort of know a bit of everything, and you learn more out of the lesson. So
I'm absolutely amazed by, when I look at the 200 children that I've got in my year group, how happy and quickly they settled in. Because when you take into account the huge change from primary school.